G'day! Welcome back to Minecraft Down Under. This is episode 225. So guys, last flaming episode, we found an ice spike biome and we found, what's it called, a frozen ocean? Or frozen, I don't know, an iceberg biome, I'm just going to call it that. We found blue ice, we got attacked by a bloomin' polar bear. It was nuts. Go check out the previous episode if you want that. It was a bit of an adventure, I must say. An adventure happened last episode. But this means we can actually finally move on to our next piece of the puzzle, which is putting in the packed ice, which is flaming awesome. Now, I've been doing a bit of off-cam work. Come on over here. I'll show you. Check this out. Look at that. So I like to come in from a distance, as you may have already noticed, because it just looks much grander when you sort of come from a distance. Look, I could have started over there, but I thought, looking from a distance looks way more awesome. So as you can see, on each of the tubes, I've put the bubble elevators in. Oh, let's just go over there now. The epicness is over. Well, not really over, but yeah, the reveal. That's what we'll call it. The reveal is over. Okay, so come on down here. Whoa, landed. Yes, nailed it. Okay, so check it out. So, these bloody bubble elevators are a little bit of a pain in the bum to do, especially in mass, like I just did. So how I did it is pretty much went up the top, and as you can see, look at my dodgy scaffolding all over the place. So I went up the top, and I dropped a bucket of water down, which flowed all the way down, and then I would follow that bucket down, right, down the bottom here. I would remove the cobblestone, because there was a cobblestone piece in every single one of these tubes. So I would replace the cobblestone with a piece of sand, and then I'd grow kelp all the way up, which turns the water, as you can imagine, all into saucers, right up the top, and then I would swim back down. I would break the sand block that I placed, which breaks all the kelp, quickly replace it with the soul sand, and that shoots me straight back up the pipe, and I collect most of the kelp on the way back up, shoot out the top, and up to the next one. And then you do that many more times, and then you've got to the stage that I'm currently sitting at. But, well, crikey, didn't mean to fall there. But I've sort of come to so the problem was obviously the packed ice, got the packed ice now, so we can sort of continue that. But I've hit another situation, and I think I've got to go up there to explain it a little better. I'll go up there. It's probably the best thing to do. So let's go down, shoot straight up. Come on. Oh, almost made it. Come on, we'll just sort of pull up here's fine. Flame and galah. So up we go, and yes, I could definitely explain it from this angle. It would be a little harder to explain, I reckon, from down there, because you can't really see what I'm talking about. But here we go. So let me explain look at the lag. See what I mean? This area up here is just laggy. It's the only little bit. It causes the sky to glitch. Like, look, it's like I'm on a server. That's how. I don't get it. Like crystal smooth FPS, but just block lag. I don't know. But anyway, okay. So let me try explain the situation that I'm in. So we're obviously up to placing the packed ice and the tubes that go over the top. But we have our Mr. Scary Bob. That's what we've named our gas over there in our very first tube. Okay. So what I've done so far is, as you can see, every single tube is rounded off to a specific number, except Scary Bob, because I don't know what level Bob is actually floating at. Every time I go down to press it to make Scary Bob go down and quickly get the measurements, Scary Bob's already coming back up. And you can't keep Scary Bob at the bottom, because he actually takes... That's right. He drowns. He can actually drown in that tube. So, pain. You trust me. It would have been funny watching me go up, down, turn stuff on, trying to get the measurement where exactly was where Scary Bob was laying at, because I tried to get every other tube exactly the same level, so we can have all the gas at the same level. So that failed miserably. And so I ended up just making it all a certain level, and I thought, that's it. The tube that Scary Bob's in, I'll just make the same level. Because unfortunately, if you guesstimate, you might be one block too low or one block too tall, and that would cause you to mess up pretty badly. So I did dare guesstimate which block he was standing on. You can't get near him because you take damage, and he tries to shoot fireballs, or she tries to shoot fireballs. Bloody Scary Bob, flame and glass. So I propose that we move Scary Bob from chamber 1 over to chamber, I don't know, we'll call that chamber 6 or whatever you want to call that, over in the corner over there. So how are we going to do that? I'm still working on it. I'm thinking. I was thinking about smashing the glass out and let the water come out, then Scary Bob would fall down onto a track, but then I just imagine him drowning at the bottom of the ocean, and flame and galah. Yeah, so I'm in a sort of a pickle. I really want to move Scary Bob to update that first chamber that we did, but it's not going to happen. It's unfortunately not going to happen until we move Scary Bob. So I think the first course of action would probably be is to start on that wing over there and then move Scary Bob once we've moved it, and then update this wing here too. Okay? Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do is drop down. Woo! Well, and try not to, splat anything there. But come on down. Try land. Ouch. Little bit of splatitude. Alright. Aha. Like I brought, this is the shulker that we brought from last episode. But what I'll do is we'll fill this up. Grab some packed ice here. Decent amount of it. Go ahead and grab yourselves some sandstone. Which actually I should bring over a shulker full, because that's all glass. Actually, we'll bring a glass just in case I break something. Bring some glass. Okay, Bob's your uncle. Yep, Bob's your uncle. We should have enough to get started on doing the packed ice around the top area there. Then we'll go on Operation Save Scary Bob. That's what we're gonna do. So, all right. Okay, so probably the best bet for doing the rings around it is to start from the top. I'm going to top and down, because you've got to sort of stop halfway. But obviously you don't start up the top. What I mean, you don't fly up there and start placing rings. How are you going to get the next level down? The best way to do it is build yourself some scaffolding, which we've got here. So the best way would probably be build ourselves some scaffolding right set in the middle here, and that means we can sort of adjust it as we go. So let's go ahead and start building directly straight up. Like literally just go straight up, just keep going, just until we hit right up the top there. Then we'll go ahead and start placing the packed ice. Now it's very important, if you're building this farm on your survival world, to don't place the corners of the packed ice. The ghast will actually, or the Scary Bob, or whatever you named him, will actually take damage, like suffocation damage. So guys, that's a big heads up there for anyone building this farm. Do not put the corner blocks on. I know for a fact that the ghast will knock the corner blocks, but some people will place them in, and then the ghast will start dying, and like, Data, this farm doesn't work. And then you got all sorts of outcry and all sorts of flame and stuff there. So what we need to actually do is we need to, now that we're up, we can break some of this here. It's sort of in our way. Let's look at the lag. We're up here again. Block lag. I don't get it. I really don't. I might have to look into that because that's really bad. So start up the top directly. So this is obviously the top here. This is the top here. So get rid of all this here. Like completely remove all that. Yep. We'll just start on one of the corners. No, I want to do all of them at the same time. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this properly. Like literally as we go down, literally go ahead and place another block in. But let's go ahead, make a little star here. Be careful, this is packed ice. You can go flying off and you don't want that. So right up the top here, all the way around. So, alright, we're up. Hold shift. Don't let go. Alright, break that. That's a casualty. Bye. And this is what I mean about the corner blocks. So I'll build one. Do not place the corner blocks. I already know what's going to happen. Oh, that one's fine. That's just scaffolding. So there. Hello, Scary Bob. All right, so there you go. So that's the pattern. This is the spawning pattern they spawn on, okay? Do not place the corner blocks. Now, Scary Bob is big enough to push this corner block. Like, he is big enough. Like, if you're a mob and you got bumped right now by a bit, like I pushed, not bumped. These days actually push you quite, like, forcibly. You're going to slide right off the edge. So they do actually push on this corner block, which is great. But as soon as he, for some reason, don't know why, and I can't tell you why, he takes suffocation damage. That block has to be removed. Okay, that's just a tip for anyone that's building it at home. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the suffocation block. If that's not the suffocation block, I'm in big trouble. I should have checked my test world. I probably just made myself look like a fruit. No, because I'm pretty sure if you remove that one and that one, no, that doesn't look right. Oh, that one didn't even remove how laggy that was. Oh, all right. So I'm pretty sure that's 100% correct. It's just you just follow it all the way around the glass. And what we'll probably do is top the glass off. We haven't put the Scary Bobs in yet, but we'll top this level off with a bit of glass, and then you would put a cap on it. So Scary Bob would bounce out the top here, hit this block here, and then sort of blob, and he'll be safe. So that's fantastic. So do that all the way around, like completely all the way around. Like, this shouldn't connect. Remember how we designed this. This should not connect. And now this is the big test. These should not connect at all. There should be that center block that we were talking about before. Shouldn't connect at all. So what we need to do is sort of bring it around, bring it right around, wrap it right around like that. Okay, so that's wrapped around like that. So now if we're going to put a case around it, you would do something like this. Okay, bear with me. So you would leave that one gap. Remember, mobs have to slide off this one gap, right? Right. So you would sort of come around and follow this around. Actually, can I get on that without dying? That would be fantastic. So bring it around. Yeah, so that's all you're doing. It's just literally following the outskirts of it now, wrapped around. There we go. So I'm not going to probably do this. I'm probably not going to do this right away. I'm probably going to wait until we hit the bottom, then just build the tubes up, to be honest, because I'm not sure how far. Like, I think on hard mode, which I play on hard, is 29 blocks fall damage, requires a permanent death, something like that anyway. So go ahead, break these 2 blocks here. There we go. And there you go. That's the shape. So this here would actually go up, 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 up. This is the tube that goes over. This is sock that goes over it helps create the dark room. It helps them spawn. I didn't do this in the test world. I must admit, in the test world, I just had clear glass on the side for them to hit and fall down. And I just had a big plate over the top, creating this huge shadow. But I don't want to make this huge plate. I think that would look ugly as. So the goal for me would literally be putting like a sock or a tube over the top of it to create a nice dark spawn area. Yeah, so remember, I am not planning on doing this quite yet, okay? I'll probably do the glass. So I'm going to deconstruct this because that's probably going to get in my way. I'm going to definitely do the packed ice first. Get rid of that. And we'll sort of come around this way again. That block lag is just insane. I don't know what's going on here. Flame and Galar. So I bring this around. That looks like he's glitched out of the tank. Oh, no, he's not glitched out of the tank. That's because there's a tube in front of it. Flame. I just thought to myself, is he glitched out? No, he's not glitched out. He's just, yeah. So that's what we'll do, and then literally come on over. Oh, crikey! So from here, that's the top. That's the top. You would come down 3 blocks. So you literally come down by 3 blocks, and 1, 2, 3. And then go ahead and stick in your next layer. And you do that every 3 until you get about halfway down. So there is probably, I'm guesstimating here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about several to 8 spawning pads per tower. Okay? And then you do the same thing with each of the sides here as you go down. You could just, if you're good at numbers, you could just count and then start the halfway point and then come up. But to be honest, the scaffolding way I just did it's probably the easiest, and I already did a boo-boo. Look at this. See, I was meant to do this side here. Didn't do this side or this side, and even left a bit of scaffolding in the middle. So as you can see, look, there's that gap in the middle. That's what we designed it for. There's literally going to be a gap in the middle. And the center, I'm thinking about installing a lighting setup to make it, to like switch it on and lights come up the center of it. I was thinking of something. I don't know. It already has an on and off switch. In the gas current state, it's technically off, isn't it? It is technically flaming off. So let's do this level up here. Break that block. Yeah, so just follow it all the way around. There's nothing more I can say about doing this. This is the tedious bit. This is the bit that you need to sit down, find a movie on your second monitor if you have a second monitor, or a telly or something, and then just literally go ahead and do some couple of hours of block placing, because that's literally should take a couple of hours. It shouldn't, or maybe less. Depends how quick you are per level. And don't slide off, obviously. And be careful, because it is nighttime. We are up high. And you know what that means? That there's a big possibility that you can have mobs already start to spawn on this packed ice. Because remember, it has to be packed ice. It cannot be the regular ice. Mobs do not spawn on regular ice. It has to be the packed stuff, like we just did. Okay, so that's one tire level. And actually, we've got a few mobs spawning down below us already. Just be careful. That's all I can say. Like, that's the biggest tip I can give. Be flaming careful. I've seen some crazy things in Minecraft, my years of playing Minecraft. Some of my hardcore fans will know this. We've been in live streams where creepers climb ladders. Not even joking. Like, that was, I think it was one of the bloopers a long time ago. We're in the middle of building a mob farm, and we're on a certain level, and we watched a creeper climb the ladder, and we're like, what? And he like, literally exploded, and it didn't take me out. I think he knocked me off the edge. But that's not the point. The point is that he still did that. Just the things you watch. Like, come on. I'd be crazy if they made the Minecraft mobs, like, very super smart. Like, give them crazy AI. I think that would be absolutely bloody nuts. If you're asking me, absolutely nuts. If you're freaking if they did something like that. All right, so that's that side. Sadly, you can't jump per side there, so you're just gonna have to sort of. I'm holding shift. Always hold shift. You cannot fall off the edge if you're holding shift, because that's obviously a big no. So I've got a few hours. I would say an hour or two of doing this. I'm going to just do this one tower, I reckon, first, just to see what it looks like, and to move our scary Bob over there. Now, remember, I've got to come up with a solution on how to move him successfully without killing him. Or maybe, just maybe, we should actually just murder the poor bloke and get a new one. Because, hello, we have a gas catcher 5000. It actually doesn't take all that long to get another gas. 10, 15 minutes tops. We should have another one to replace it. I just thought it was, I don't know, it's like, not sentimental, but, you know, sort of, because he's the first one in the tower. So maybe he should stay. Maybe you should stay, you freaking bloody thing. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so all those done. We've done 2 levels all the way around so far. As I said, watch for the bloody spawns, because they will get you. Alright, guys, I think it's got time to wrap it up. I don't want to bore you too much while I'm doing all this bloody work here. Flame and galah. I will sit down and ponder a way to get poor old scary Bob. Actually, I think I just might have come up with it. Hang on, so. Okay, so what if we knock out we retract the soul sand, so he's not bobbly. He comes down the tube, remove the fence, and put a gate instead of the fence there, right? Right, and then he just drops out the bottom. Minecart catches him, zooms up there, and stick him in one of these cells. I think I just come up with that. There you go, Flame and Galah. Brilliant. Alright guys, thanks for watching episode 200 and... Oh, going a bit too far down here. Episode 225 of Minecraft Down Under. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you smash all those buttons, guys. And I'll catch you all later. Looks like a W.